Welcome to the Bo LeBreast channel. Today I want to talk about slavery, chattel slavery, transportation, the Irish slavery that we had in this country. It didn't last long. I'm not really trying to compare the two because there's really no comparison. Chattel slavery is most definitely not biblical. Oh, there are slaves in the Bible. Yeah, there's a lot of slavery in the Bible. The Bible's also a little bit of a historical text, but there's also law texts in Leviticus, Judges, and Numbers. And according to those, chattel slavery isn't biblical. I mean, you got to remember, God helped Moses free the Hebrews from Egypt because he didn't believe that kind of slavery. There's also serfdom. It was very European. The Russians suffered under serfdom. Serfdom, you belong to the land and you work the land, and then you got to give almost all your stuff that you worked for to some rich dude that actually owns the land. But then you can do side jobs and you can still get some money, but you'll never rise above your station. Then they got tired of, it wasn't just Irish, it was anybody that wasn't suitable for their society. They just, well, let's just get rid of them. Much like ICE is trying to do now. Oh, well, they're brown, we don't like them, they're for this reason or that reason. Let's get rid of them. That's much like the serfdom. Chattel slavery and the West African slave trade, we went and bought these people and then even bred some of them because you own them. Like, you can do whatever you want with them, they're property. That's chattel. There's nothing more disgusting than chattel slavery. So when I compare the Irish slaves and what Irish went through and their slavery, it doesn't compare. It's not the same. It's not even close. The West African slave trade hit the America on this continent in is it 1619? That's why they call it the 1619 Project. And one of the first slave markets was on Wall Street in New York City. And chattel slavery was over in 1865. Well, read the 13th Amendment. It's written in there that nobody can be forced into slavery unless they're criminals. Well, they would criminalize black people for just standing on a street corner or whatever. They would just trump up some charges, and then lock them up and then put them in the chain gang. Well, slavery's back again. Slavery didn't go away in 1865. It continued for another 80 years. Finally, the Civil Rights Act kind of changed that a little bit, but there's still privatized prisons. Biden actually tried to get rid of those. Trump brought them back so he can put illegals in them, so people can make money off of people suffering. Slavery didn't go away, it just altered. It changed. It morphed. Still here. It was even written into law when they ended chattel slavery to continue some form of slavery. And we still got financial slavery. None of these slaveries are any good, but the point I'm trying to make is chattel slavery was the worst. There's no arguing that that's what they went through and trying to compare and be the same as or relate to because you went through the same thing you didn't. That's not at all what happened. Chattel slavery is disgusting. It is the most disgusting form of slavery that ever happened. And I've come to find out that a lot of people don't even understand the concept of chattel slavery. They just blanket all the slavery is the same. Not all the slaveries are the same. Not all the slaveries are the same, period, the end. They're not. So yeah, welcome to Bo's channel. That was my thoughts on slavery in this country and whether or not slavery is biblical. If anybody tells you otherwise, tell them fuck you. Chattel slavery is not biblical. Period, the end. Thank you. God bless. Merry Christmas.